What do you do when part of your own brain refuses to live in peace? That's migraine. It's not just a headache. It's a storm that takes over your life and sometimes the lives of everyone around you. I'm Migraine Man, or you can call me Morrow. My real name? Not important. What matters is the journey. And today, you're getting the real unfiltered story, which will be similar to 90% of migraine fighters' stories. My relationship with migraine started young, childhood actually. Of course, back then, nobody knew that's what it was. I was just that kid who'd come home from school sick at least once a week. No explanation, no pattern, just misery. I remember one of the worst attacks as a kid. We went to the doctor, desperate for answers, and after a long list of questions, he said, "It's heat stroke." And you know what? At the time, it made perfect sense. I was a 13-year-old kid playing football at 4 p.m. in a scorching Egyptian summer while fasting for Ramadan. Bless his heart, he did the best he could with the information he had. But I remember thinking, come on, man, does the sun have a personal vendetta against me? Did it follow me every single week, leaving all the other kids alone? The logic was flawed, but it was the best we had. That was the start of the loop. A migraine patient's rite of passage. Eye exams, stomach checks, blood work, allergy tests, everything but the truth. Then came that day. I threw up 9 times. My mother thought I'd been poisoned or was dying. We went to a gastroenterologist. He ran tests, scans, all sorts of alphabet soup procedures. And for the first time, someone said the words migraine to us. He sent me to a neurologist who confirmed it. More scans, more tests, but finally an answer. Since that day, my life changed 180 degrees. And not just my life, my family's too. Especially my mom and dad. We dedicated our lives to facing this condition, to finding ways to adapt and to create the perfect environment for me to survive. But outside of my family, the world wasn't so kind. I heard all the tired old phrases, "Oh, you have a headache? Everyone gets headaches." Or, my personal favorite, "Just take a pill, you'll be fine." If you've heard that one, you know the rage and loneliness it brings. This invisible illness needed a louder voice, and I decided that I wanted to be that voice. So, if you've ever felt that same frustration, that same isolation, maybe you should join me on this journey. Take a second to tap that like and subscribe button, because this is just the beginning of our story. If you ask me about my hardest year, it's 2019. It was brutal. Multiple deaths in the family, personal losses, my studies suffered. On top of all that, migraine attacks went wild. My neurologist had suggested preventative medication earlier, but I refused. I was afraid of brain meds, afraid of side effects. Honestly, I was ignorant. That year, I hit rock bottom. 25 migraine days a month for 3 straight months. That's not living. That's hosting migraine as a full-time roommate who never pays rent. Finally, I caved. I started the medication under strict medical supervision, and my life genuinely changed. We adjusted doses, took breaks, monitored everything. That's one of my biggest lessons. Find a good doctor. Stick with them and be honest about every symptom. Make your neurologist your closest ally. I've worked in content creation for years, and yet, in 2025, migraine is still widely misunderstood. Even many patients feel ashamed to talk about it. And the existing educational content, let's be honest, it's boring. So I decided to do it my way. a channel for migraine patients, their families, their friends, and even people who've never experienced it but want to understand. Here we'll mix education with humor, empathy with real-life stories. We'll share tips, talk about the ugly truths, and maybe laugh at the absurd parts too. Why? Because I've seen what a supportive environment can do. My family gave me more understanding and care than I could ever repay. Now I want to pass that on, to give others the kind of support that changes everything. We're not just individuals with migraine. We're a community with a shared enemy. We're in this fight together across countries, languages, and cultures. And together, we can change how the world sees migraine. So, what can you expect from this channel? We'll be doing a lot. Expect a mix of short, humorous, and relatable videos that will make you feel seen, along with longer videos that will give you the knowledge and the courage you need. Our goal is to empower you to navigate this illness with confidence. We'll cover everything from practical coping mechanisms to the latest medical facts, all told with a dose of our signature sarcastic wit. This channel is my way of giving back. It's built on a simple but powerful idea. You are not alone. And if you've ever felt like you were, then you belong right here. So welcome to our home. Welcome to Migraine Man. The war is still on, but now we fight together. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe to join our community. Next week, we'll be talking about the migraine hangover, and trust me, you won't want to miss it.